after injury and has been running well recently. She was in that very hot 10,000 meter Olympic trial a couple weeks ago and is now back on the track to run the 1500. Wearing hip number 2, Josette Norris, also a Georgetown alum, running for Reebok Boston Track Club, ran one of the most jaw-dropping performances, and you're looking right there at Sara Vaughn, the mother of 4 and former U.S. representative at the World Championships, and has had an outstanding career and is a great mom and has run 404 and is a real estate agent, and Sara Vaughn can do just about anything. And Josette Norris did just about anything when she ran 14:51 and dropped nearly a minute over the course of a year off of her 5,000 meter best. And I'll have to say that was one of the most surprising and exciting results to see. That was one of those times where I wish I had been there live. And that 14:51, an outstanding run. And Josette Norris was 8 at the Olympic trials in the 5,000, running the 1,500 tonight. I mentioned Sara Vaughn, the Colorado alum, has run 404, U.S. team member, 30 U.S. at the USATF championships. That was at Sacramento State, which is just a few miles from where we are tonight, to make that world championship team. And the mom of 4 makes Brent and her children proud as she'll race here tonight. Hip 4, Dom Scott, the 2-time NCAA champion while at Arkansas, now with Team Boss and Adidas. Represents South Africa. She'll be heading back to the Olympics. Recently this spring, ran 31:19 in her primary event, the 10,000. She ran that at Hangolo. And here to tune up in the 1,500. Karina Vijan will wear hip number 5. Vanessa Frazier, the 7-time All-American, while at Stanford, now with Bowerman Track Club and Nike, also coming off of injury and getting back into racing. Ran the 14:48 for 5,000 meters in February of 2020 indoors, and has battled back, was 13 at the trials. This will be her first 1,500 in 2 years. Running for Tracksmith, always a very competitive fighter in middle distance races. Dana Mecki, now with Colorado Springs Elite Track Club, coached by Olympian Julie Benson. She'll wear hip 7. Sasha Golish from Canada, the Pan Am bronze medalist in 2015, wears hip number 8. She didn't start running until she was in her 30s, and age 39 toes the line here in this women's 1,500. Oklahoma State alum Molly Sugru, Colorado Springs Elite Track Club as well with Julie Benson, has run 4:12 in this event. She wears hip 9. Hip 10 is Emily Richards, 9-time Division III national champion, while at Ohio Northern has run 2 flat 76 for 800 meters and was Olympic trials qualifier. And we're still trying to get confirmation on whether Laura Galvan is in the field. And it appears that she would wear hip. Yeah, Laura Galvan, who is the Mexican national record holder in this event, is in the field. Kansas State alum. You see her there on the outside, hip number 12. 4:08:21 is that national record. She ran that at the Sound Running Invitational. Also ran 31:29 for 10,000 meters. So a lot of range there and a lot of athletes with fantastic credentials here in this women's 1,500. And for spectators, the start line was moved. So if you're wondering where the curved line is for the 1,500 start, they've switched where the start line is this evening to make it a bit more spectator friendly. We're underway in the women's 1,500. And Anna Connor is our pacer again here. So Connor doing the pacing duties. And just as I mentioned, Laura Galvan, the Kansas State alum, she goes on to the shoulder of our rabbit. Dom Scott and Sara Vaughn also in close contact. So not messing around with the pace here. They're at 48.2 at 800 meter, or at 300 meters rather. And this pack is pretty tight. Enfeld and Frazier running in 5th and 6th. And the leaders are in the mid 65s. And Dom Scott looks very good in 4th. Actually, this is a hot pace and a lot of athletes with a chance to knock down their lifetime best. You know, where you take Enfeld's run 407, Norris's run 406, Vaughn's run 404, Dom Scott's run 407, Frazier's run 409. So you can see at this pace, if they can hang, and keep it tight, and I don't see Norris in the field, even like, so we're at 156 with 1 to go. Even somebody like Molly Suguru, who's run 412, this is an outstanding chance for her to lower her lifetime best. And Connor doing a great job out front as the Rabbit. They hit 800 meters in 2:12, 2:13. And now Sara Vaughn to the front. Vaughn, Galvan, Scott, Enfeld, and Frazier as that group of 5 starts to inch away. Karina Vijon looking to bridge that gap, and she has. So make it 6 together as Dom Scott moves on the shoulder of Galvan. And Sara Vaughn holding the rail. And Enfeld also holding the rail. Enfeld looking very good there. Frazier too, comfortable in 5th. A bit of movement, and now it's Vanessa Frazier and Enfeld starting to get around as we head into the bell lap. 3:04 at the bell. And Dom Scott has run a very controlled race. And she's on the outside there as Sara Vaughn continues to battle, and Enfeld looking to get in position to contend here. And a strong move by Enfeld down the backstretch. Enfeld attacking, and Dom Scott still waiting. And now here goes Dom Scott, last 200 in 31 flat, and Dom Scott takes off. So Team Boss speed work starting to pay off, but here comes Enfeld battling back. So 2 10,000 meter specialists up front, and now Sara Vaughn swings wide, and Galvan, we've got 4 battling here, and now it's Enfeld, and here comes Sara Vaughn. And Sara Vaughn's been in this position many times over the last 10 years plus, and it's Sara Vaughn taking off. Last lap in 63 for Sara Vaughn as she takes it. 4:07.81 for Sara Vaughn. Emily Enfeld just off of her lifetime best, 4:08.06. And it appears that Laura Galvan sets the Mexican national record again, representing Hoka, the 4:08.10. So that would be 11/100ths improvement on the Mexican national record. Dom Scott, 4:08.62 in 4th. But what a close by Sara Vaughn. And you see Sara there coming off the track, an outstanding run. And while the longer distance runners battled up front, Sara Vaughn saved it until that last like 80 meters. So a great run for Vaughn. Obviously a ton of experience at the middle distances. And she takes the win here in the 1500.